Hello guys, welcome back. Konnichiwa. Herzlich willkommen. So my friends, update here on Intel stock, ticker INTC. We trading now back here at $24.08 and I will show you here all the price levels to the up and downside. This is not financial advice, but I will show you why I'm super bullish on Intel and why I have released here already a video back in December 2024 where I said this is one of my favorite stocks for 2025. Yo guys, if you know my channel, then you also know that I usually talk about short squeeze stocks, breakout stocks, or at least I try to predict breakouts or even sell off for stocks before they happen. And when I made this video here for Intel was trading at $20.90. And I mentioned in that video here, as I said, it was December 2024, that I expect or I will buy Intel in this blue box here. I always work with so-called algo demand zones because when you understand trading patterns, when you know how the market makers work, then you can also spot and identify these algo demand zones. And what is that, guys? This is usually a zone where the big whales buying. I always try to follow the whales. I always try to follow the trading algos. That makes it much more easier in the market to make profits. And this is what happened now here for Intel. So that means my buy order waited here in this box. And in a perfect trading world, yeah, Intel should come down in this box before we see something like a breakout, recover process whatsoever. So let's first simulate very quick what happened here since December 2024 before we talk about the actual price goals to the up and downside for Intel, guys. Okay, I press play here on TradingView and then we check what was going on since. So guys, you can see Intel continued to tank. I will show you also some very important signals here, EMA line signals in the chart. Very important what we have right now here for Intel. So and you can see Intel already tried to recover here. I will also explain you this line here. But first I want to see if we really could hit this algo demand zone. There we go, guys. There we are. And you can see the only touch point which we had was exactly the market fake out, shake out, call it whatever you want. You can compare this, guys. 7 and 8 of April was something like a market shakeout 2025, of course, where almost every stock had its final dip. Also crypto, everything had its final dip here on that day. And that was the lowest price, which we also saw for Intel since then, guys. So yes, I am invested here in Intel. That's why I cannot give you any financial advices, but this was exactly the dip which I'm waited for. And yeah, that might become, we might see this dip coming back, but I mentioned it already in the beginning that we have now here some super bullish signals, which I want to share with you. Yeah, guys, and then before we talk about here the indicator signals, we have to understand that Intel is accumulating right now, which means when we zoom out, yeah, why I'm so bullish on Intel stock is because Intel is, of course, in a super strong uptrend. We have here a super strong uptrend channel. We fall below that trend channel here right now in my box, in my predicted algo demand zone. And the last time that this happened was back here in 2008, guys, during the financial crisis. That's why I waited for this dip. You can see the same here. Yeah, we had the super financial crisis market crash 2008. And Intel also took here from the first touch point was October 2008. And it took until March 2009. Yeah, it took 5 or 6 months here almost here to just squeeze out of this price range, come back in this trend channel pattern and create an absolute crazy bull run. And I'm very honest, guys, I'm bullish on Intel. I expect the same to happen with Intel, yeah, that after this accumulation, the dip is in and that we see a strong uptrend continue for Intel. The only price level which we have to break for this is $24.70, guys. I said that in the beginning of the video that I usually talk here about breakout and short squeeze stocks. Intel is for me a long play. Although, of course, I go long on that stock, but also in the long term. So I hold the stock for a couple of years. Usually I like to trade volatile stocks more than this because this is a little bit boring. And what I'm also doing here on Patreon is I try to predict short squeezes, guys, before they happen. I give you one example what happened this week. We had a 308% squeeze in just one day, guys. The stock squeezed 308% or here in 5 trading days, but the major move was here on that day, guys. And also this was one of my hot stocks, which I showed here on Patreon beginning of September, where I said, guys, be careful here. We could see a squeeze. Here was the algo supply zone. The short squeeze trigger zone was this yellow line. And you can see that this stock squeezed 309%. What I also do is here, or what I can recommend is to check out my indicators. We had here also this stock here, WLDS, was one of my hot stocks from May, where I had here a lot of bullish signals and bullish RSI signal. Here the open gap in the gap indicator and my squeeze calendar pro. I made these indicators by myself, guys. They are available here in the video description. You can see that the squeeze calendar calculated a potential squeeze for this ticker here at the 10th of September. And guess what, guys? This ticker squeezed at the 10th of September more than 690%. There is no guarantee, of course, but I can highly recommend to check these indicators, guys. These are available in the video description. And here my short squeeze predictions. I released already a brand new short squeeze video here for the next short squeeze stocks, which I expect to squeeze in the very few next days. This video is available right now, and you get access to these videos when you join us here on Patreon. The full package membership is my most popular membership, where you get access to all my content, guys, on Patreon, including my short squeeze stocks, breakout predictions, and trading tutorials, and so on. So this is very good for beginners and advanced traders. You can join us. We have a huge community, and the link patreon.com/blackbelttrader is also available in the video description. So guys, now the bullish signals here for Intel, what I want to share with you. This is very interesting right now before we talk about the price levels. So what we see right now, I'm not a trader, guys, who focus too much on EMA lines, but you can see here my EMA line indicator showing now here across. So this purple EMA line is now crossing the black EMA line, and this is a bullish signal, guys. Yeah, I'm not that guy, golden cross, blah, blah, blah. No, guys. But it is indeed a special sign. Why? Because we have the bullish support here in this box. We're creating here higher lows, and I show you now the reversal of this. So when we have the opposite cross, and this cross happened here, let's switch off the drawings, guys, that we just focus here on the indicators. And the last cross for Intel, the reversal of this, has happened here, guys. So here we had the negative cross where the purple line crossed from the upside to the downside, the black EMA line, and the price on that day for Intel was $39 US. And what happened since then, guys? Yeah, that's why I take this very serious. Yeah, some indicators work very good for stocks, and in that case, I think that is a very clear signal. We have here a price drop after this cross for Intel from more than 50%, guys. Here, the bottom was, I think, in here 53%. Is this already? No, it was even lower, guys, even lower, because this was the lowest point. But I just want to show you that we had a 50% drop after this bearish cross. Now we have the reversal, guys. There is a bullish cross. Does that mean that Intel starts to go violent and crazy right now, guys? No, it doesn't need to mean that, but it looks for me very bullish. And when I combine these signals here, the EMA line indicator, all the open gaps to the upside, the support in this bullish algo demand zone here, show you that again between $18.10 and $16.20, then that looks indeed very promising for me. The opposite is, or the opponent which Intel has right now, is this blue line here, guys. Yeah, the algo breakout trigger 1, which is waiting at $24.70. Since we had this massive drop in 2024, Intel had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 uncountable attempts to break this price level. And yes, we always see here a reaction or a rejection, but you can also see that the price is trapped somewhere here between $18 and $24. So this is, of course, for swing traders a paradise. Yeah, you can just flip the stock here up and down 36% range here. This is very good. But I think that it's now, because of this cross, when this support holds, guys, then we will see a breakout above $24.70, and that will be the beginning, in my opinion, of a massive bullish reversal for Intel. The stock market is super, super bullish, guys. Yeah, otherwise we would not see here squeezes from 600% and more in one day. But as long as this market setup is active, I think Intel has a very huge chance to see a reversal. If not, if we see a bear market or a crash or correction, Intel might come back to these price ranges here one more time, which is again a dip which I personally will buy. And as I said, this is my strategy for the stock and not financial advice. So when we break $24.27, then I think Intel will easily come back here to $28 $32 or even $34.70. This is here one of the pit stops where the price could be rejected here once more, but overall, I think we will see here a massive breakout and a massive bull run for Intel stock. My dear friends, that was the update. I hope that was helpful. If you don't want to miss any updates, guys, please hit the like and subscribe button right now. If you want to see more Intel videos, please hit the like button. Otherwise, I have no idea if you want to see that content or not. So I think we should get here at least 100 likes. That shows me that you want to see more Intel videos, guys. Thank you so much for your support. I wish you a great day and see you in the next video. Arigatou gozaimasu. Vielen Dank, alles Gute und bis zum nächsten Video. Take care. Bye bye, guys.